Welcome back to the small series where we're going ahead and setting up an environment for an OpenClaw, and we're going to go ahead and open up the ports so that we can SSH into this machine. So to give more context, SSH stands for Secure Shell, and what this does is it allows you to connect from one machine to another through the terminal. This can be particularly useful if you want to connect from one machine to another for various reasons, like you don't want to have multiple keyboards on your desk, or in the future you want to connect remotely through your mobile phone or maybe on your laptop while you're in a cafe. So this is particularly useful for you. So I'm going to update my system, and then I'm going to go ahead and install OpenSSH Server. Once this completes, you're going to want to go ahead and modify the sshd_config file. You can just copy my command here and it should take you there. But we're going to want to go ahead and uncomment a port that we can connect to. If you've made a specific port that you want to connect to, this is where you want to go ahead and enter that port. If you haven't made any modifications for any new ports, then you can go ahead and just leave this one as port 22. Although I highly recommend you make this customizable, or you put in a different port from the default if this is on a cloud server or on a cloud provider. But if you're on local LAN, 22 is fine. Another important detail here, if you do go ahead and add a new port number here, but you never set that port up correctly, then it will not connect. You'll need to make sure that you have the firewall open that port. Towards the end of the video, I'll go ahead and walk you through that process so that you can go ahead and have custom ports open through the firewall. All right, once this is done though, go ahead and press Control O, enter, and Control X to exit. Anytime that you make modifications to files like these, in particular, in our case, SSHD file, you need to restart. And the way you do that is sudo systemctl restart SSH, and go ahead and run it. And that'll restart the daemon so that it goes ahead and takes those modifications in the file and starts applying them. All right, if you added a different port number from the default, which is 22, like if you placed a different number here, then what you'll want to do is allow the firewall to allow your port. You do this by sudo ufw allow port /TCP. Then you'll want to reload your firewall so that it takes those changes. Thanks so much for watching on this tutorial series or setting up an environment for OpenClaw. I'll see you next time.